it's time to continue with our book, continue with our chats, and everything. So, rerunners, hi, and gentle listeners, and I hope in a minute will be someone pop up. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do today. So, first of all, here in Israel, it's a very hot day. So, as you can see from the sun, we still have sun at these hours, and I think for another half an hour, and yeah, we we enjoy today. We have AC because it's not so easy to and well, I have a lot of things to do and to show you. I hope you can be with me in a minute. So, of course, I need to put that the camera down so you can see what I'm working on. But it's the first, like the cover of the book. In this case, because we are going to put some elements to, I was thinking even that we can use that to play. So we will see. But anyway, I made this box and I finished it sort of. We still need maybe put some gold in here in the white because I don't want white there, even though it's the interior of the box and everything, but you might open it to play or to read a book or whatever. So what are we going to put in here? The person, the characters, of course, the rags we are going to put in here, and we are going to put the book itself because, hi Yuta, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. I was telling about the box that I made. Oh, I think I missed here something. Or it fell. I don't know. Okay, we are going to do it today. I think I have prepared. And this is the cover of the, here we will have the connection with other pages. And inside, we are going to put characters and other things. But first of all, how are you today, Yuta? How is the weather in your area? I saw your pictures of the surrounding. I'm in awe. It's really something. So, do you live there? It's the surroundings of your house, or you went specially to far away from your house? I don't know. Oh, here is the culprit. Let's put some silicone maybe. This will be okay. This is the corner of the book that was there, and it seems that like that. Now we have the two of them here. Let's hope it won't go out. Anyway, well, I was saying, oh, so you live in a wonderful place, really. I understand that in. Hi, Anne. How are you? Hello. How are you today, Anne? I was I was talking to Utah. Yeah, okay. I admire the surroundings of the house, the places she goes to walk, and she puts the pictures there. Oh, I'm okay. Not counting my blood pressure, but the doctor said anyway that it can't be fixed if it's low. So we are going to see what happens. In the meantime, I'm taking once a day. Yeah, and they are thumbing the pictures of YouTube. And in the meantime, we need to wait and see. That was the professional advice. Okay. I think I'm going to go down so a little bit so you can see better what I'm doing. Today I started to work, and I overdo it because okay, anyway, we have a lot of things to do. I was thinking inside we can do some more work. You cannot see how maybe it's a very big thing that I will try to manage to accommodate on the screen. So here, of course, we need work, and also here in every place where it's white, I want to do some gold there. I think with the marker it will be enough. It's only for the first plant. Then, if we have here a book, of course, the book will be open like that. So this will be the second page. Okay? So I did put some marker around the form so it will be more defined, you see. And I did put all the things around and here. And I put some of the corners, only that I was that ends. So I did today another one that we can cut and put in there. Remember, this one is a blister of medicine. Thank you, Yuta. This is a blister of medicine. I was told by Julie that maybe you don't have so many medicines that have blisters. So you can use a tin of soda, or even aluminum, I think we can see. I will have for the next stream, I will try to have all that elements. This, yeah. That's why I was so happy with that, because you can I put the ruler on that and I pressed. Hi Mary, how are you? Oh, thank you, dear. How are you today? But that bring not only for this work, but for anything else that you want to do, collage or something like that. And this is alcohol inks. I put some colors like that scatter, Then I put some alcohol, not a lot, and I started to do like that. And in the places I saw it was near the border, I did that with the finger, and that's the result. Remember, the first one who did that, she did that, but not with a blister, but with aluminium, I think, I remember, was Sharon. Sharon Fields, because I don't pronounce the name of her good, so you know who is. Well, what are we going to put in the first, in the cover, let's say, in the box? Of course, the racks, the characters of the book, because we wanted that to be an interactive one, and the racks could go to the pages. I'm glad to hear, Mary, that you are okay. So, this is the first one. And we need to put, to do some places for the racks to put. You will understand in a minute. Okay, so we'll be putting racks. We'll be putting the book with the story, because the book with the story will be independent. I was thinking that we can do different rooms into and outside the school. So there's are options. For instance, I prepare for the first one some things that we are going to put together. And I have a double face tape that have a little room. We can put two of them, so we will have, I will tell you. Hi Eddie, how are you? How are you today, dear? It's a 0.5 millimeter, or I don't know in inches, sorry, but you can do your math. This is inches. You can see it? Yeah. Okay, like that. So it's a 1/4 inch. Yeah, I'm learning. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Do you have an allergy medication? Of course, because if you have allergies, it's very, very dangerous, this situation. Hi, Mariah. How are you? Well, we are. I was telling about the placement of the character in the story. So the story will be apart, and it will be like you want to read that and put the characters in the rooms that are adequate to the story, do it. And I was thinking to put also a notebook. Oh, oh, glad to hear, Eddie. It's not glad that you have allergies, but it's something that maybe don't do anything in all your life, but you need to be prepared. Okay, so I was thinking, as I said, to separate this layer. This is the entrance. I don't see it. Don't know if you can see it. Of course, I invented it. So this will have another piece like that. That is exactly what we have here. And it's also to be separated a little bit. So you can put the rags on the floor, like here, or you can put them here that it's in the upper floor. and you can play. And of course, the facade of the building, you can see it from inside also. So it will something like that. Okay, that will be our first page. Um, I have another things, and then we are going to work with that. I was thinking also to put something else, and I ended to make these ones. I'm going to put, how do we say, Mariah, in the technology? Hi, Marta, how are you? How are you today? Oh, you're cleaning your table? That's okay. I love to organize. Here, you see? I did with my trusty foam, like this one. I made, first of all, the color. Let's do one. I don't mind to do one and show you, because I was very impatient. I couldn't help to do it before the stream. So you grab some of that. This is too much for those, so I'm going to put two. You do something like a ball, and you press. You see? And you press like that. Put on acetate. It's this is air clay foam. It's not a regular air clay. It's eye clay, it's called, in Amazon, because this one I purchased in my local store. I don't know if you have the same, but this one is that I purchased in Amazon. So it's forming foam, it's moldable foam clay. It's the same material I make the racks, heads, and sometimes body, like that. This is one that I made entirely from, let's put that better. Okay, like that. I think one of the lights could be better. There. Yes, she is. I don't like the face though, but it's okay. It's what we have. Oh yes, yes. Sorry, I didn't tell it because I've been using this many times ago to do the racks heads, so I didn't thought about it. So once you have this like that, this foam have two things. First of all, it's really light. Then it dries quite fast. Let's say, anyway, to cure really it needs. Hi Sylvia, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So to cure needs 24-48 hours, and the more time pass, better it is. If not, it's inside, it's not cured yet, but you can use it because it's outside is really dry. But what I found out is that half an hour after you mold it, you can paint it. And for me, that I'm so impatient, it was wood today. So let's say to make this color, I use the inks of Daler Rowney that I have. I have only the primary colors, so I need to make changes, like mix, sorry. But I put 1 or 2 drops in the in the clay, that I take from there. So I did manage to have this one that is pink, so it's okay for the faces, and it's really cheap. It's a regular one, and they told me it's not the same quality of the ones I've been using, but I found it really the same. So the performance is the same, and it's really cheaper. So I think you might have there in the States or in Canada, you might have the same, because this is intended for kids. So it's called Super Light Clay from Educational Toys, and it's, I will tell you where is it from. Oh, New Focus International Trade. It's the, I don't think so that, maybe this is the name of, or the brand. We can find out it. But anyway, from this one I can do colors. Of course, I put to achieve this color that it's like I don't know, a clay color. I don't know. It's between orange and brown. I put one blue, three red, and two big yellow. So they let tail yellow and red the same. Okay, so what I did after that was to grab some markers that I have, and they have like, okay, how can I, yeah, different caps or bottoms, and I started to use them like press, and that's how I achieve. Let's do here too, like that, and then we have a symbol in here, because I wasn't aimed for a special one or a particular one. I am pleased that I have that. You cannot see because I didn't mark it well also. It's like steampunk one. And then I let half an hour to dry, and when it was dry, the surface, I put some bling in there. I put some of this paint. Wait a minute, I will show you the variety I made. And what's that? Maybe you are asking. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. I was so busy I couldn't ask you about that. I'm so glad you are okay. Okay, the thing is, I painted with this acrylic paint. It's from Kiwo, and I purchased that in through Amazon. So you must, you of course can find it. I don't have a Mariah to put the links in Nightbox, sorry. Hi Tiffany Ray, how are you? How are you today? Okay, Marta. I think I told you hi, but I didn't ask how are you. Ah, you told that you are, yes, yes, now I remember. Sorry. It's not that I don't pay attention, I have a very big memory problem. Okay, so what we need to do, because I paint black here, Even though we are not going to see it because it will be like that, I prefer to have it like finished. So let's do some gluing. So you will see my idea that I hope it's okay. I will deal with the uh, binding after that because I see every page will be like a little box, but I don't mind. I could come up with something. I will. Okay, first one. The second one is not really, I made a little bit mistake there, but you know what? I don't mind that. It's like another wall or something. So it's in the ceiling. So we need to. This one I drew it with pencil and then I painted with alcohol markers. The card box. Oh, I'm happy too, Tiffany. The more the merrier. Huh. I don't know why I remember a tale that my father used to tell us when I was little. My mother also, I think. They were learning English in an academy. And it was so bizarre because one of them went to the American one, that the American English, and the other one went to another academy that was uh, English from England. So it was so funny. I don't know why they did that. Oh, thank you, Mariah. You're a doll. Okay, so the thing is that they had some books to read, and one of them was Cheaper by the Dozen. And after a lot of years, I saw that they made a movie or something like that. It was an adaptation. It wasn't really the real story, but they used the title. I don't know why. And we are going to put some double-sided. And as I said, we are going to put it here, here, and here. Not here. Here will be the place. But because we are going to use this place to put some dolls if we want, I am going to do a line here so they have a limit. It's like a line here so we can put them. Let's see. So the thing with that, oh yes, what version of them? One of the tales of this family was that the father couldn't recognize his own kids. And they had neighbors that, as easy receive now in summer, they also receive some neighbors to kids, of course, to play or anything with them. And the father was coming in the evening from the work, or it did that in the mornings, I don't remember, a lot. Oh yes, and is the best. So he had not a lot of time to discipline the kids, and it was another time, of course. So he put everyone online, and he give a like a smack to anyone, everyone. And they said, why? Because I know they are going to do something wrong, or if they did something wrong, so just in case. The thing is that sometimes neighbors' kids were in the line, and he gave a smack to them too. At least is what I remember from my father tales. And right now, when I said the more the merrier, I remember that. Okay, I am putting another. You cannot see what I do like that. I am putting another one here because I want some room to put the dolls. If it's, I think we are going to put another one still. I don't think that will be enough. I won't put that. Let's see. I don't want to do it bulky, but we need to have room to put the characters in. They don't have a lot. I think only another one and will be okay. Oh yeah. Well, that happened. So I think the better things to that, the best is to grab a cutter, cut it, and that's it. Now we don't have that. This one I'm not going to take right now. Now we need to put here two. One. This need to be peeled. And the other one. So, continuing with my idea, what I was thinking is to do rooms, different rooms. Oh yeah? I didn't know that, Anne. Whoa. So that's a story based on actual people. I didn't know. How much do we have? Two. So we need another one. I didn't know. It's only that, you know, I don't know even from what I remember how much was really like that. So we have some room here now. So I designed that to put between the two strips in every one of them, not to cover all, because we want to do the corners on the book, so it won't be compatible. But let's see if you can see, it will be something like that. Oh, Anne. Whoa, you need to take it now. Yes. Okay, so now that we know that we finished and we are pleased, I am going to put that on this. I know I can peel it partially, but I am risk taker, sorry. Mariah, I might need a special stamp for this. What do you say? Can you do? If I send you a design, you do me a special one? Okay. That's it. You see, we have room here. We can put some of the racks on the second floor. We are going to, sorry, we are going to do like that all the time, but I want you to see. Oh, thank you, Mariah. So I will send you before you send me my package, because you can put it inside. Okay, I wanted to stamp all that, and I think I need something special for this. Not I have a dragonfly. I will have some. I will see. I order some. Okay, I'm seeing it in the screen now, and I'm very pleased with the all the concept. So we need to put now these ones. So this one will give another place to be, because if you put here, they will be on the floor, on the first, like in the entrance. And if you put there, they will be in the first or upper floor. Oh, thank you. Yes, I know, I know. I'm not in a rush. If you need to put my order aside a little bit, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, let's do that. Again, we are going to put this, and this. No here, because I want the room. This one, we might. Again, we are going to put 3 of these. And I hope it's enough, because I'm not putting any silicone glue or something to reinforce that. We'll see with the use. I intend to use it, because I was thinking, if I have runes, I can do like let's work with where you see. Okay, I can do a story. I can put, do a new story, if you want to do a new. Let's assume that this is something that I can share with the general population. That I don't think that will be his faith. I think it will be my little artist interaction book. But I don't think that think ahead harm anyone. So the other use is to write your own story and share it, or do it. And let's say I have a story, no matter which story. The story will be like, we'll have some places where it's, let's say, a little simple story. Oh, okay. No, you are, Mariah. You always accommodate and give us opportunities, really. You are the best. Okay, so I'm trying to tell you something. I'm not sure if I succeed. The thing is, if I have a kitchen, I have a dorm, I have an entrance. Let's say it's all what I have. And I have a story that part of it it's in the kitchen, part of it it's in the hall. So I can accommodate the characters in the place, in the page that it's better for me. It doesn't need to be a book that you start in the page A and you go 2, 3, 4, 5 and finish it. Okay, I think we have another one. Yes, of course, it's stressful. It's not something lightly. When you don't have work, when you are worried, everything is not okay. When you have a lot, it's the same. You need to arrange your house, your kid, and everything, and you have streams also. And yeah, I understand. It's not so easy. I used to be a workaholic when I was active, and now I'm a workaholic too because I could be in front of the television every day doing my things, and I'm not. And I don't complain about that. I really enjoy it. But I used to work 19 hours like that. Even more sometimes. Once I had a little shop, like we called in Argentina that kiosk or kiosco, but I think only in New York I've seen the same word for that particular shop. Is where you sell cigarettes and maybe beverage and well we had a maxi kiosk like a very big one that oh, we need to put it in the same place so you will see from there. You cannot see that's there. It's an optical illusion, but if you put something inside, then you will see that there is here a place to put things and here a place to put things, even though it's a little bit. I put that. I did. Wow, wow, wow. I don't think I put. Oh, yes, yes, because the card it's a little bit. It's little in comparison with the racks, so I don't have a rack. Maybe Maxi can give me one. Maxi, can you give me one box that I have here? I need a rack. Come here, I will tell you. So, this is the first page. And as I said, I am going to do places inside the house and some outside. Of course, the story can change. Yes. That's the idea, Mariah. Please, the box, yes, this one, because I have complete tracks there. I have my angels there. Don't worry. It's not the same characters of this. There are the fairies. We have fairies, so we will have them as a. I know. Okay. 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 Oh, the wings. Okay. We need to repair that. Don't worry. So let's see. We have a rack. And we put her inside. It's not, oh, because of the fits. but we can put this, and we can put another one here, and that's it. That's the intention of that, to play a little bit with the dolls in the scenery. I like that. Okay, let's take them off. If we need to try another one, another things we are going to do, maybe I will put 4 stripes of double face. This one. I have a lot of them. I bought like, I don't know, 6, 4, I know, more than 4, and I barely use them, so I have. Okay, what do you say so far? What about the rules? The rules are not pure yet, but I made them a box. How I made that box? I made it before the stream. Oh, Max, Anne, and Mary, and Mariah, and Utah are saying hi to you. Thanks, he said. Okay. I'm seeing if I can put another one here to be more, but I don't think so. No. Let's, this one to be the one. I like this entrance. Oh yes, and thank you. I was in the same, because you don't, you have an idea, of course, and you start to draw and everything, but I didn't see that finished. So I'm seeing that in the on the screen. That's fabulous. I am fabulous. What can I say? It's a joke. Okay. Well, how I did that? I took some inner of the tape that ran out, and I have that, and I did with card box like that. I took some, let's put it from here. You can use scissors for that, of course, or a cutter. Two things. This part, all the box and the pages, because we have more pages ready, you remember. So all of that I did with one cardstock that I cannot find now, piece of that was more sturdy, really sturdy. But for this and the box, I needed to cut and manipulate, and the other one was even hard to cut a straight line with the cutter. So I didn't want, and we don't need something so sturdy here. So I used this one. That's a regular card box that came with something that we ordered. So what I did was to put the tape, the inner of the tape like that, and to cut some circles, and with that I made this part, the bottom of the box, and then I did other one for the lid, and I made 3 of them with the circumference a little bit less than the inside of that. So we can really, it's not going anywhere. We can put something here to lift it. So the runes will be here. here the only thing that I don't have is some of that ends in here, in this place. I put the corners, but we need to put like that. I ran out of that. So we can do that if you want. I'm going to take the measurement here, so I will cut it. Now, if we have a square that is this, these two measurements will be like a square. You cut in half the square diagonally, and you have exactly the triangle that we need. I'm going to show you. Let's grab a ruler. It's like 1 inch, almost. So I need 1 inch also here, and then I cut. So I have a square, and then I go from one diagonally, sorry, I cut it, and I have roughly my two, that's it, my two triangles that if I put them here, it will fit. Okay? That's the general thing you do. So let's grab some silicone. It's okay with silicone, only you need to wait. And if I see that everyone goes out, like unglue it, I don't know how you say. In Spanish we say like literally unglue it. Okay, that's it. You put it until the silicone is a little bit dry. You won't have something to, it doesn't glue. But if you wait a little, you will see that it's not necessary the glue gun here. And you could come back in a minute or so and still arrange that, because the silicone will be drier. So let's grab the other one. I don't know why it is a little bit, I think it's because the placement of that, this one, it make it so a little bit irregular. So bye, Mariah. Bye. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't see your, I was very busy. Sorry, you must tell me. I don't know if it's a diorama, Mary. I tell you, there are shadow box that use the same principle. Maybe a diorama use the same principle. I saw, Marta, what you did, you used the same principle, of course, in another way, but you did that. So I think it's something that you can use to do anything you want, like I did. Okay. Okay, you don't want to? That's okay. I can use another one if you don't want. It seems to rebel and don't want to glue. no matter what I do. So I'm going to leave it, and we'll see later what happened here. That's it. It's nothing like a menace. It's like that. You need to wait for that because it's going up, uh, make more resistance to the glue, to the silicone. If it's a plain, have more surface to catch it, if that makes sense. I am going to waterproof everything. That will be some of the things we will do. You tell me if you want me to do it on the stream, because we did that already, but I don't know, maybe you forget, maybe you want to see it again. Mary, I will tell you something, and it's okay, you don't need to be, of course, but it's like drawing. People say, I cannot draw, I cannot paint. In your case, it's everything experience. Everything is to do. Maybe the first one results you won't be pleased, but you will be learned. And that's the important thing. You learn and you improve. So do it if you want, and you will see. You will remember my words. And thank you. I'm going to take that out because it was almost out of it. And now I have one here, what I need to do. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. I have too much wrinklage here. Okay. It will come to his senses. You cannot see because I am working too high, but this one have problems to lay down. So I need to go once and twice until it does that. Let's put like that. Oops, something that was there was not like that. Now I am going to leave that aside. Let's put it as it is. Let's put like that so you can see. And let's do something else. I will deal with that after the stream because it's not so easy. You won't see, come here to see paint dry or glue dry, silicone in that case. Let's see what else we have here. So we have our pages. That will be the second one and the third one. And of course we need to see, let's say that we have the classroom, we have the dining room, we have the room, the bedroom, we have three. We have when they, at night, when they go with the pets that convert to the animals that fly, they go to fly, they will be outside. So we can do some foliage or anything that we want here. They are outside. Or nothing, we can left one of them with nothing and will be like um, in games that you have one piece that fits all, that one. Hi Janice Marie, how are you? Welcome. How are you today? Let us know. So, I did prepare some strips because the most important thing we need to do is to choose one of the prints to go in the pages, or even to choose all of them now, and we can put that on the page, glue it one side and the other. We have another paper that I made that is for, well, let's take that it's almost the same. This is for the corners. I did mark it for the regular corners, the one that have like that. Then you can put one side and the other like a capuchon and put it in there. Okay, so let's put that here because we need a space now. We need to choose. And then we have the strips that goes around like that. You have here, it goes from one part to another. Oh, thank you, Janice Marie. Ah, you didn't see how we did. We have the cover, we have the box where we are going to put the rocks, the characters, and we are going to put the story. One notebook blank because you can write your own story, and runes that I made, and they are drying now. I made with the air clay. That is a foamy clay, and they are going to be in this box that I made today, also with the inner of the tape that I had, and it's run out like that. And yeah, that's by now. This is a synthesis of all the stream so far. Now we need to put some papers on. These ones that are the strips, I choose, I don't know, these ones, because lately I made another stencil that I don't know if you can see in this one, but have two large stencils that I made separately, and another one large like that you can cut. And with all of that, with a page, you can make all around, because you have two large that are those, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Those are, two of them are larger than what we need. That means that we have 3 like that and 4 like that. And even we have spare, 2 spare in the case we need it. And we have the cuts from here. So I tried to do the same tone. Let's say one page will be like that and the other will be like that, because with this page I can do all the around the page. So let's see, let's make some room, because I don't know how, but I need to show you that the alternative that we have. And I made to myself a binder, a very, very, as you see, I even didn't put something outside. It's only the function. I will put it like that, it's upside down, but if not, I need to put that in your face. So we have alternatives. I hope you can see. This binder, I did it so simple. I made I had a piece that was like that, so I only needed to cut a little bit that will be square, and I put 2 holes here and an elastic, and I put some terminals here, also a hole, and I tie that. So this is here, and you have room to put things, but it stays, it's not go from here, because it's a problem I have with the 12 by 12 sheets, that I don't have where to store them. I have a place, I bought some really, I think you saw it. Oops. I bought that even in the screen doesn't fit, but I cannot put a lot and I have too much. So I put everything for this project here. Here I have some cuts that I made, or little ones that I don't know why I do. And all my brayer ropes, because sometimes you might need them, especially if those are the brayer ropes of the printing session. Oh, thank you, Anne. That was yesterday I did it, because there I made some order here, because you cannot, sorry, I don't want the rooms to fall because of our actions here. Because you, as you organize, you had needs, of course. You know what? I'm going to take that out of here, only for viewing purposes. So let's see what we have. I'm going to go over. We need to find, let's see how much pages do we have. I have another one. This is 4 in here, and I think we have another 2. Yes, we have another here. So let's choose 6 different in pizza boxes. Yes, Yuta, that's perfect. The only thing is that we don't eat pizza. We don't eat pizza. We used to, but we don't now. And lately I've been receiving some things, so I have a lot of cardboard. So yeah. This is the kind of cardboard I wanted to show you. You see the difference between that and that? Only the sound, and you will see that it's really more sturdy than this. So all the box and the pages are made from this kind, are even one that was sturdier than this one. And it was the box from my shed. You know, that plastic shed that you order and they come, they put them, they construct them in your garden. Oh, Yuta, that's why. Tell us where. Anyway, I'm pleased with doing things. I don't mind to doing things, and I think because of the performance that I will make boxes like that, maybe a little bigger, because that you can store like that, or you can store one over the other, and it will contain my prints. Oh, thank you. Oh, so Mary, what did you do with the box of that sheds? Yes, I bought one little and it wasn't enough. Yeah, I know that. Well, let's continue. You need to choose. So I am going to go over them, and I want you to stop me. Let's say 1, 2. Oh no, they took that because it cannot be. Okay, oh, maybe. Here they deliver in boxes because you need to do it yourself unless you ask for them to do it. And anyway, it's in a box for anyone. Maybe they have it. I don't like this one. It's too busy, too psychedelic. This one, the same, but this one is cardstock. It's for another purpose. So let's put that aside. So we have this one. Could be, could be. Maybe they have the boxes in the house. And they do things to sell with that. Okay, we have some, this one, if we put definition on it, it's grungy, really, really, we can put like, this one definitively, it's a contender. What do you say? And I have another one here that would be a contender. We have 2. We have 3. We had 4. This could be for the night. Oh, this one. We must use this one. What do you say? Read, yeah? Okay. Scrapbook. Okay. This one might be. I'm not sure. I will let you to decide. I am taking out the cardstock ones because I want to use cardstock with that. There, we finished. So we needed 6, don't we? How much we have here that are viable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I made a mistake, because we have 6 cardboard or cards. Yes, cardboard here, like that. Pages, but every one of them have 2 pages. So I don't know if we are going to use all of them. We might not need. But each one, with 3 of them, we have 6. Okay. Oh, yes. That? Oh, I have a lot. As I said, I have another binder with almost the same. Oh, I received today, I cannot reach now, but I think you all know it, Carnival tissue. I bought it. I don't know if the amount they sent me justify the price. I really don't know. I will start to use it, but I saw that I don't remember who put a link to another one that it's really like the Carnival is 64 for a large package, and almost the same, maybe not the same. I was, I'm not sure, but I think it's the equivalent. It's $8.99. The thing is that I don't know that paper, or the performance of that paper, and it was in a link, it was that I need to pay for delivery because Amazon have to Israel some of the items are free, delivery free. You need to reach some amount of money that you buy, and I put some things together, but if I need to pay 12 something for the delivery on top of the $9 that I paid for the paper, for a paper I don't know the performance, I don't think I will do that. It's $30. It's too much. So the thing is, I cannot find tissue paper here. I don't know, I went to 3 shops from art things, and they don't carry, so I don't know what to do. Anyway, I will do some trial with the Carnival one, and we'll see the wonders that I see on screen. And then I will see what I will use them for, because if I use them to do a long haul with 30 copies, I will run out in 2 days. I cannot afford that. Okay, so are you agreed to do 3 pages? Right now we will have 6 sceneries, different sceneries, and I don't think we need more. No. You know, the city I live on, what Anne, I try Swedish tracing paper that works like Carnival. It's sometimes called sewing pattern tracing paper or pattern drafting paper. I can do dry pulls with them. Oh, yes, I see. I have something, I don't know with really what is, because it's all in Chinese. I did translate it, and it's like dirty paper. I don't think so. But, and I use it here to do some things, and it's really good. But it's not 12 by 12, so I don't know. Okay, I tried to pull the print I made on this paper. Yes, here. No, this is not the paper, because don't have that edge, that kind of serrated edge. No, this is the regular wax paper that I use. That is, it's little, of course. Well, I will see. I have time to find out. I will see that that you said to me, and I will search in Amazon for that. Swedish tracing paper. Maxi. No. Anota esto. Swedish. Anótalo como te salga. Swedish tracing paper. Okay, we will try that. Swedish, de suizo. Tracing paper o papel pone. Okay, because after the stream I cannot reach the chat, so I cannot have that as a backup. Well, we are going to go with that, And if we are, but we need to choose from there. If we are choosing, we have some other pages like this one. Is like the one we had there to take borders from it. So I'm going to pull some because if we have pattern drafting paper. Oh yes, yes, I know what you mean. Yes. Okay, thank you for the tip. So we have one like green and gold. We have one orange and brown. And we have this one that I so much in love that it's, you see. So we need, if we need 6, we will need at least another 3. This one with the balls is too busy. I don't think I want. Oh, this one. This one came from the ancient, oh, I can't pronounce today, ancient Egypt. Don't you think? We have some with that kind of scriptures. We might need that for those borders. So we can, but we don't need a lot. Let's say that to be conservative, 2 for page. So we need 3 of them. This one is too straight down, and I would like that in my past life, but after being in the company of all of you, in our community, I find it so plain. The same here, but the contrast I love. So let's take them out. Wow, wow, sorry. This one is not, is the first ones that I did that I only make 2 stripes. And then I realized that if I have 2 stripes from there, 2 stripes from that, I cannot match them. So we can pull it out for complement with, I tell you in a minute, with this one, I think. We can complement what left from that with that and make another page. Okay, so I think that's it for now. We are going to revisit the searching for. I'm going to put that now in the binder. And then we are going to continue with our, sorry about that, I know it's a very large one, but I think if I have a box it will be the same, because it takes a lot of, well, let's go to this more in detail. Anyway, we need to cut the strips. So this one I choose to complement the other one that I choose to. And you can tell me your favorites if you want. Roughly, we are doing like that and that. So we have 2. This and this are papers for the part here. So we are going to put them in another pile. This one we told we don't know. We're not sure. What we're not sure, we are going to put on that to be continued. This one is like that. So we put in another place. Here. Do you like it? What looks like a park scene? Which one? What? I don't know. Maybe I didn't read it at the time and I cannot relate now that phrase to anything. Okay, we have two long stripes here and the other ones are here. So if I cut where the long stripes are, we have this part. This part is a stencil I made and have indentations. I will give you the indentation so you can see, because if I did the stripes alone, okay, you work with the stripe, but I have two, so in order to do more than two in one page, I needed to anyway cut more stripes. And then you have the problem of the placement. You put in the gel plate and you put the other one like that, and it's like a crooked, and then you put the other one. And you have paint, and the paint will dry. At the end, when you put all the stripes and you want to have a print of that, between the tiny little holes that have, because it's a really tiny figure to have, and the time that passed until you manage to put everything on the gel plate, the paint is dry. So I made that in order to have the mark where the stripes begin and start. I did like that, here in the middle and here, of course. I try to put that you can see. And then you cut like that, and then you cut, tack, 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 and you have little. Why are they not long like that? Blue and green. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Because my Cricut act up and cut half of the stencil, like till here, cut everything okay. From here to the bottom, because I had the stencil or the file to cut the stencil was with large ones. So what happened was that this doesn't cut. So I have my trusty cutter and started to cut what I didn't want to lose the stencil, but I started, but it was so hard that I think I made 2 rows, and then I decided to cut and use this part. Then I had the idea to put the 2 large in the place that I have left on the plate. So one day I will cut again that stencil if I need, because some stencils I do only to one particular use, so maybe I can use them further, but it's not intended for that. Anyway, I have so much stencils, even when I only bought them, I didn't design them, that I use once or twice, and then I will forget of them. Yesterday I needed some stencil for the collage I made, And then I went every one of them so I can take out what I needed. It wasn't for the collage. It was for the collab. And I won't tell you what stencils because it's a secret. Okay, so we have now, what do we have? Oh, we have here the larger one. This one you said, Yuta. Okay. Now these ones need intervention. Of course, we cannot do them like that. We are not going to put them like that. You see, I took white and black Posca, and I made evident all the symbols that are here. Some of them are better, like this. Some of them not. You can see some marks. Anyway, I'm going to do it. I did for them, and it's okay. It's the result is okay. So this one you saw, I'm going to do later. I don't want to bore you. So this one is the same. We have another 3 to cut. We are going to cut later. So let's choose 6 from there. We have this one. Oh, Yuta, it's okay. Thank you for being here, for participate. I'm really appreciate that. And have a nice day today. So we have one. This one you say? Yeah. Well, I can do more. That's the beauty of having the stencil on the gel plate and the paint and everything. Okay, Mary, Anne, Janice Marie, you are here? Maybe you are lurking now. Let's see. Oh, yes, you must be here. Yeah. So, please, choose. This one, yes, Mary, you love it, don't you? Well, let's put that aside. It's number 1. You are going to give me your conclusions. This is number 2. It's defined, but the background is a little more busy. Like, who is the boss here? Paraphrasing Patricia, who is the boss? I don't know, because for me the boss is the background. But if we define more the figures, it will be okay. We can contrast that. So this is 2. I'm going to put them in the same order in case we need to come back to this. This one, for me, is a candidate. Oh, thank you, Anne. Oh, you are sewing? I wanted to do that today, and I have no time. I did something else, but I will. We might need some stripes. Hi, Barb. How are you? Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. You know that you stream at 3 in the morning, my time. I cannot go. But I'm so glad you are here. How are you today, Barb? Oh. So 1, 2, 3. We are choosing prints for this book that I made the cover with some place to put our characters and so. I don't know if you saw, I did some, let's take out one of the rugs. This is a rag doll that I made. So we came up with a story. Oh, I'm glad you are okay. So we came up with a story for those, not this one, this is from another story, but it's the same. It's the kind of dolls I do. And we are doing for them a story or a place. We have a story, but we are doing a place to develop that story. This is the entrance of this is a school of magic. In my community tab, you have all the story we came up on streams between all of us, and I'm making now the book. Let's put that. And this is this one, and thank you, Barb. This one this one I thought it could be better for night. The night they go to fly with the Pegasus man and the Dragon man. I don't know if you refer this one or this one. I think this one might be for the colors. One early ghost print from this session, because I made the missing cubes on them after I made this print, and maybe this is the ghost print from that. I don't remember really. Okay, so this one you said blue and green. That is this one. Okay, so this is for night. This is chosen already. We don't need to worry about that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. We have this one. It's not so defined, and again, the boss in this story is the background and not the figure, but we can change it anyway, eventually. 6, again the same story. We can intervene that. We are going to do it anyway, but we can intervene further. And like the first intervention for almost any one of them will be a Posca paint, a Posca marker around all the figures so you can see them. That's what I did here, and I did the same here. If you see, I mark with a Posca pen. I didn't mark further. Okay, I don't want to touch the camera so you can see it better, because I will make you dizzy. So the thing is that you mark a little bit, and now the offset looks like volume. Without that, you can have this one or another one that we... So this is the first intervention. But of course, you can go there with markers, with Watercolor, I'm not sure because you are uh, painting on acrylic that we already did the gel plate. But anything else goes. And we can put some pencils. I don't have good quality pencils, but you can because you have. And I will. I will shortly. I am thinking about buying a set of Prismacolor, but I'm not sure. This one is very busy. But again, we can put this. So, I am going again. We need another 5. Now it's like that. Yes or no? And if I have one yes in the chat, that's it, stays. Yes, Mary, choose one. We have 2, we need 4. This one stays or goes? Yes or no? Again, one response. That's funny, it's like a game. No. Okay, Mary spoke. This one, yes or no? This will be Mary's book at the end. Oh, you don't know? Are we putting aside or someone else? Stay. Anne said stay. We have 3. Sorry, Mary. This one. Yes or no? I vote yes, but I will obey you. If you don't want it, it goes. Maybe to my wall as you wanted. Yes, okay, so we have 4. We need 2. I choose no, Mary. I'm glad you are choosing. That's okay. Janice Marie, you said yes to this or the other one? This one or the other? Well, we don't have a lot of options. Let's see. We have here 4. We chose. Already chose. And we have one that we said no. And 3 for choosing. So we have to choose 2 from here, and if you are not sure and say, okay, that now I want or I prefer, oh, thank you, Anne. The other one, okay, so this one still needs an answer. I have 4 here. You saw them. You can talk and tell me what to do. The one with the pink, this one pink. So we are going to put it. Now we need one more. From this 2, or even this. Perfect, Mary. We have 5. Need only one more. And remember, we are going to do 3 pages now. That is 2 faces, 4 page. So this is open to put some more pages if we need. And also I can print more. I know it's the hardest because it's not one of them. You know what? I have a solution. We are not going to glue the 6th. We are going to wait, and I'm going to do another one, like 2 or 3 different ones. and see what happened with that next stream. Maybe I will try to do something of that sort using these colors because I found that really appealing, and maybe I can do one like that. Okay, what are we going to do? We have like 16 minutes, and I try to see if there is something. No, there is anything left to say. These ones and the strips, I'm going to put them aside. Oh, remember the little one that I found, Maxi found for me on the street? And it had only like thin things and everything falls between them. So Maxi said, why don't you put cardboard here? So I made the shelf from cardboard, and then I have a rack to jelly plating and put there here, and to put like right now I have 3 different works, like the everyday work with the stencil and that, the collaboration of July that I am making or thinking about it. I started to do some prints. I'm not sure about them. I think I'm in the early stage of my creativity when I have an idea, but I need to develop the idea. And I try one thing and the other until I am really, really into that. Uh, so I don't mind if I made a print session that it went not as I expected, because it's not bad. It's only that you have expectations, and sometimes life is not like a receipt that you can write and do like that, and every time it will be the same. Oh, when I cooked, even that wasn't the same every time. Oh, I tried something, and I need to share with you that. I put one on the collage I made, maybe you saw it, but I did another one here. I have here, sorry, I need to go through papers. This is one, and the other one is here. So I need to tell you how this was done, because unfortunately my impatient being was intervened in here, and I cannot believe myself, because I make all of this on the gel plate with a variety of techniques, but at the end, because first I did the one I put in the collage. Oh yes, Mary, so you are right, because that was my intention, but I didn't know that you find out that that's a secret. Okay, never mind, you don't know what is that. The thing is that, yes, I intend to do it an actual person that have a face with features, and I needed to do it well. Then I found a photograph that was already processed, so I had the lines with the shadows, and I printed, and I put it below my jelly plate, with below my glass of the jelly plate, so I could see it. Then I trace it. It's a little tricky because you have like a distance between the gel plate up and the paper down, and it's not so easy to trace, but I trace it, and I started to put with a brush. I trace it with Posca pens, and with a brush I did the inners, the insides, the tones of the face and everything. It took me, I think, I didn't measure, but more than half an hour only for that. The white in the eyes I did with Posca pens because it's more precise. And everything what I want, I could do with Posca, I did. And I did with acrylic whatever I wanted, like large surfaces. And after all the work I took, I couldn't wait for it to put the last layer, that was the layer, to pull it. Hence, you see how is everything like this is the brayer, okay? Anyway, I think I can intervene, picking, I don't know how you say, and maybe I could save it. If I think it's a little big for the first idea I have, so I don't know. Anyway, I am going to do that because it's a print that I can have like a illustration. Then I made a ghost print. And the ghost print is so interesting because it gave me something so artistic to work with. The two of them, but the second one is my favorite in the artistic sense, in the possibilities that are open here. So I wanted to show you, so you know me a little bit more about my impatience. And even though you see, this one I did, I think the two of them I did in that papers that are recommended by PMRT Studio. They are not regular copy paper. There is not the paper that I am doing now, that is this one that is sturdy, but I wasn't sure that could stand. And anyway, I was working with my 8x10 jelly plate, so I don't need a large one. Anyway, we have 7 more minutes, so I think we can place one of them so we can see how are we placing that. I have a side that I rounded it, that goes to the end of the book. Oh, thank you, Anne. I think I can do better. But yes, that was a good first intent. So we put that here. Remember that we are going to put a strip here and here. And we can do like that. I am doing that so simple. Some glue. We are going to embrace that with the strip later, so that make another anchorage, let's say. I'm not sure about that word, but it's like okay, the boat that throws something to the ocean to stay in one place. That's it. That's the word I am looking for. In Spanish, it's the ancla. So we need to be really aware of the uh, direction of the print, especially if we are going to do like that now, and we need to place it this way and this way, because this part will be for the binding, and we are not going to do a traditional anchor. Thank you. So yeah, because in Spanish it's ancla, so I was afraid I did a mistake there. Like I put a English Spanish word. Okay, now we are going to put the other one here, and we are going to put this one. Again, I am going to go according to the frame in the picture. Only in the case that you have less here because it's offset, so I will take the other frame just in case. I rather put something under the strip or even cut it and not to glue it because I cut more. Okay. Okay. So remember, to this side and up. And you can do that to confirm. And this part will be done. We are not going to do now, but that's the part that we might need something that I cannot find now. Sorry, I have here. Something like that. Not particularly this one, but we are going to put one larger and like that. So we have in the two of the parts the same, and it's like that, this part. Okay. I will try to talk to you directly. That's it. Thank you so much for being here, for participate of this. Sergio for the thumbs up. And I see you on Sunday. Sunday is 9 EST. I think it's 10 Central. You're welcome, Eddie. Thank you. Have you a wonderful day too. And you are invited Sunday to come here. Bye.